One of the most common things we do in harmony class and in composition is string a series of chords together. Very often we're given a melody and we have to harmonize that melody. And the most fundamental aspect of harmonizing the melody is choosing the chords to go underneath. And that's actually the thing that most people struggle with. So I want to focus for this lesson on how you choose what chords to go underneath a particular melody note, because it's probably the most important and the most common decision you'll make in the course of all of your theory work. Now, here's a really simple piece of music in C major. It's got 4 notes in it, and I want us to think about how we choose the notes that go underneath it. Here's what it sounds like. Starts and finishes with a C major chord. And the question is, what chords do we choose to harmonize this D and this B natural? The golden rule in functional tonal harmony is that chords like to move by fifths. Dominants like to move to tonics. C is our tonic chord in this piece, and what I want you to understand is the fundamental rule of functional tonal harmony. It's called functional tonal harmony because it's governed by the idea of the dominant tonic function, the idea that dominants have a gravitational impulse to move towards tonics. So to get to our C major chord here, overwhelmingly the best chord to use is a G major chord, because G major is the dominant of C major. So let's see what happens when we put a G chord underneath this B. So here's the G chord. It's in root position. I want to put all of our chords in root position so as not to make it, not to overcomplicate the issue. And here's what it sounds like. Such a familiar pattern, dominant going to tonic. Of course, that's a perfect cadence. And the perfect cadence is the simplest and most fundamental chord progression that we meet in tonal harmony. But the idea of dominants going to tonics go further than just perfect cadences. Let me just put in the chord symbols for this little progression, just to clarify where we're up to. Remember, in C major. So here they are, tonic chord at the beginning and the end, the dominant chord G here. So what to put here? Well, this is a G major chord, and the chord that wants to move to a G major chord, the chord that has that functional sense of gravity to go to G, is its dominant, D. D is the dominant of G, and here we can easily harmonize the D in the melody with a D chord. It'll be D minor because that's the D minor is the second scale degree, the chord built in the second scale degree in C major. It's chord 2 in C major. So I'll put in the D chord. The D is the dominant of the G. So there it is. D minor chord, D being chord 2 in the overall tonality of C major, but that chord is the dominant of G. Let's just hear how it sounds. Perfect. If you can string together chords that move by fifth, do it.